Hey everyone, so I've just come from a site meeting in a busy retail space in London. As you may be able to hear in the background, it's a rainy day today, and I've just been doing some slip testing, and it was some interesting findings, so I thought it'd be a good one to share. So the floors in this facility are concrete, and they've just been ground and resealed, and that's been done using a 50 grit, which is a very textured type of diamond to get a rough finish with a good slip resistant finish, and then they've been sealed so they're easy to clean, etc. Just tested a few areas, and interestingly the floors that have just been done, as in literally the night before, were achieving a pendulum test value of 60 plus in the wet, so very slip resistant even when wet. Whereas we looked at some other areas which had been done a few weeks ago, and then they've been kind of cleaned and maintained and used, and those were recording pendulum test values in the wet of between 25 and 30. So what does that say to us? Well, there's a couple of lessons to learn. The first is, just because a floor has a good wet slip resistance value doesn't mean that that floor will keep that slip resistance value forever, so things can change. Secondly, you've got to be clear on what you're doing around cleaning. So here, I'm not exactly sure what they've been doing, but I did see a polish in the cleaning cupboard. There's a suspicion that they might be using twister pads on the floor, which are diamonds, which will polish the floor, but that would even out the anti-slip finish that was designed to be there and make it smooth. Look nice, don't get me wrong, but it'll be smooth and therefore slippery when wet. So you've got to be careful what you're doing when it comes to cleaning. You can have the best floor in the world, and don't get me wrong, it's great to have a good floor because if you've got a good slip resistant floor, you give yourself half a chance. But if you've got the best floor in the world and you don't clean it very well, then it is going to get slippery over time. Couple of lessons anyway. Hope that's been useful, and see you again soon. Cheers.